Miller's magic number 7 principle. Business implication. Respecting cognitive limitations of working memory improves knowledge retention and training outcomes. So what is Miller's magic number 7 principle? Miller's magic number 7 principle is a research-based principle that states that people can process only small amounts of information in each channel, auditory and visual, at the same time. Specifically, an average person can only hold 7 plus or minus 2 strings of words or concepts in their working memory. This means that when presented with a list of items or tasks to remember, the average person can only remember around 5 to 9 items before they start to forget or get overwhelmed. In a modern society filled with distractions and information, the maximum number can even be less than 7. Let's take a look at 2 workplace case studies. Micro case study A. John is attending a training session on business analytics. The presenter uses an elaborated diagram that has over 20 different shapes, each with multiple labels and explanations, trying to illustrate the concept of data pipeline. John is overwhelmed by the complexity of the diagram and finds it challenging to focus on the key takeaways. So let's analyze it. The session is presented using only complex visual with many elements that exceeds the capability of human working memory. Alternatively, the presenter can use a simpler diagram with no more than 7 plus or minus 2 elements to illustrate the concept. The presenter can also break down the presentation into multiple sections, each with no more than 7 plus or minus 2 elements to help John better process the information. Micro case study B. Emily is a recent college graduate who is just starting her career in marketing. She has very little knowledge about personal finance and is very intimidated by the idea of managing her money. The financial company wants to create educational content that will help Emily and other customers like her understand personal finance better. The company identifies 7 critical concepts for Emily to get started with personal finance. So we have budgeting, saving, debt management, credit scores, retirement planning, insurance, and investing. They then create a series of short and engaging videos that focuses on each of those 7 concepts. Each video then includes less than 3 key micro details using plain language and simple explanations to help facilitate the comprehension of the concept. Emily watches all 7 videos in her own time and feels much more confident about her understanding of personal finance. So let's analyze it. The customer education team leverages Miller's Magic 7 principle to design their educational content. It will be not surprising to see that Emily starts to create a budget, set up automatic saving, and pay off her credit card debt using the strategies she learned from the videos. And she also opens a retirement account and starts investing in low-cost index funds. The financial company sees an increased engagement and positive feedback from customers, which leads to increased loyalty and trust in the brand. So let's conclude today's story with a design question. How can we respect the cognitive limitations of working memory by leveraging Miller's magic number 7 principle? Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.